Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oyindi Fuliperani Mashapa, Manayana Mubenda. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, a veteran in this channel, welcome back for yet another exciting episode of Risk Money and Insurance, okay? And so today, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video, which will be on a Thursday morning at 7 a.m. And so today, as you can see, we've changed, the setup. I'm at home. So good to be home. It really feels good to be home. And so today I have, just three things that I want to share with you, and I'm sure you've seen from the title of the video. We are talking 3 types of savings that you must have. This is a must. The 3 types of savings that you must have. And so we are starting now with saving type number 1, and that is, an emergency fund. I did a video on emergency fund a long time ago, so I will put, the link to the video in the description box. And I just want to let you know that this is a fund, money that you set aside that is equivalent to your 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. And, you use this fund in case of an emergency. So if you don't have an emergency fund, it is very, very important to build it up, simply because you don't want to be that person relying on your credit card whenever you come across, an emergency, whenever you have to, pay for something which you didn't plan for. You must have an emergency fund for that. And also the golden rule of emergency funds: after using the money, you need to replace it. Yes, you have to replace. You use it, then you have to replace it, right? And then the type of savings, number 2, right? It's what we call a goal-driven kind of saving, right? Or rather a purpose-driven saving, right? Where you have a specific goal. For example, you want to buy a car, or you want to deposit, for an apartment, whichever one it is, you want to go on a road trip with your friends. So with this one, you have a specific goal, that is linked, to you saving money. For example, my girls and I are saving money because we want to go to Cape Town in December. If things go well, if COVID is under control by then we should travel to Cape Town in December. But what we've essentially been doing on a monthly basis is contribute money, right, towards that trip. So that is a type of purpose-driven saving, because we want to end up in Cape Town in December, sipping on nice things by the beach in December. But anyways, that is saving number 2, and I feel like it's very important because you need to have a goal in order for you to be inspired, or in order for you to be motivated to save, on a monthly basis. So my question to you is, what are you actually saving towards, right, as an individual? Do you want to buy an apartment? Do you want to buy something else? What is it that you're saving towards as an individual? And I think a good idea is to just, put that money in a fixed deposit account, or just lock it away so that you can access it whenever you want to do whatever it is that you want, whenever you want to now action out that goal that you have. And then lastly, right, this is going to be a very short video. The last one is retirement saving, right? This is saving type number 3. So we all know that you're not going to work until you're 75 or something like that. We actually had a very interesting conversation with my manager a few weeks ago, where he was like, you're going to be very fortunate to find yourself working until you're 60 because of the way, things are changing, fourth industrial revolution, because of the way work is actually, the world of work is changing. So if you're thinking you still have 40 years, your lifespan, your job lifespan is 40 years, you're probably lying to yourself. So you need to really save towards your retirement. And how can you do this? Employers often have, pension schemes that they run for their employees, right? Most employers have that, where on a monthly basis, you choose a percentage of your salary, gross salary, that goes towards your pension, right? So as a young person, I know you might think, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be retiring anytime soon. But listen, there is something called compound interest, right? So if you start early, then you essentially earn interest on interest, right? So you actually end up with more accumulated funds by the time you retire, compared to you saying, I'm not going to save for retirement now. I will start when I'm like 40 or 50, where you're very close to actually retiring. And if you have a goal of like retiring comfortably, if you still want to maintain the same lifestyle pre-retirement as post-retirement, then you must be saving something like 15 times your annual salary, right? Or like, no, not like 15 times your annual salary, but your accumulated savings should be equal to 15 times your annual salary. That is sort of like the goal. That is the accumulated amount that you want to have before you retire. So it's really important to think about, saving for retirement. And if your employer doesn't, provide you with a pension scheme, then you might consider buying something like a retirement annuity, where you contribute a certain amount over, your working lifetime. And then when you retire, you're sorted, right? And so it's very important, because you don't want to be that person who before retirement, you have this lavish lifestyle, you're living comfortably, even if it's not like a lavish lifestyle, you're living comfortably. And then the minute you retire, you actually don't have enough money to retire. That is sad. So as young people, it's very important to just jump in and start saving for a retirement right now. And if possible, because you're still young, you have very few responsibilities, you don't have, a bond that you're repaying or whatever, it's actually important for you if you can contribute a little bit more now, right, before you get all those responsibilities. Then it's a good idea, because you'll have that money being accumulated over like 20 years, 40 years, until you retire. So saving for retirement, how do you start? If you check like online retirement annuities, I know the major 4 banks offer retirement annuities. So that's where you can actually read up more about it. And I think if you guys want, I can actually do a video on it, so that we just talk everything retirement annuities. What happened when you hit that retirement o'clock, 60 o'clock. So thank you so much. And to just recap, the 3 types of savings that you must have: the first one is, of course, an emergency fund. The second one is a purpose-driven saving. The last one is retirement saving. You gotta save for your retirement. You don't want to be a burden to your children and their children's children. You want to be that go-go, fashionista gogo who's got everything, intact. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, bye.